Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, this is the morning drift. Of course, the conversation is still ongoing on kidney health advocacy. And earlier on, we've had a particular story on Ronald Kasyoka, who's embraced this to the fullness of time. But I don't know if the director will allow us now to read the poem to the ule mtu online asikie nye lines zimefika home. Do you mind?
Yes, sure. Let's do it.
All right. So you're reading the last verse.
Yes,
Catch my hand.
Catch my hand.
All right.
Take me out of this one. I want to dance with you.
Indeed.
In my dreams. So the person that I wrote this poem, it's someone who loves to dance. So I had to just get creative and do something that would really reflect the person.
Indeed.
So I came up with a 3-stanza poem just to describe the person.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, Sasa Joko Online, has she seen the book?
No, actually, I've not shared the book with them. Hopefully this year, because they will be coming to the university here in Nairobi.
Nice.
So I'm hoping to maybe actually meet them and present a copy to them.
Best. All the best.
Thank you.
Itakuwa vizuri sana.
Thank you.
All right. So we live far away from each other. We haven't met yet, but maybe someday we will. I live in Nairobi and she lives in Kitale, which is a day's journey away. All right. I have found incredible friends with I Speak Society, and that is, of course, Walubengo's thing. But on the context of engagement and friendship and creating your own circle, you mentioned something about creating a sense of network that will assist you in elevation and, of course, assist you in making sure that your mind is focused. What is your take on that?
There's a saying that goes that you are a reflection of the 5 people that you spend most time with. And finishing my high school and also having to go through depression, I came through supportive friends who have helped me go in my journey, because one thing that I've come to understand, even battling kidney disease and also having to go through treatment, hospital treatment, the doctors, the nurses, the people who are close to you, they really have much to say of what you are going through, because when the people who are close to you understand what you are going through, that is your family, your friends, your doctors, they have an understanding of the support that they can be able to offer to guide and also to help you. And having to go through treatment, I came through one of the most amazing groups of friends, I Speak Society, led by a young visionary by the name Benin Walubenko. And through the group, I've interacted with very supportive and also caring friends, and friends who have been able to work with them, because I can say before I joined them, I never had really the sense of purpose. As I mentioned to you, immediately after high school, I fell into depression for 2 years. And during those 2 years, I met a friend who we went to the same high school actually, who now introduced me to Benin Walubenko. And from that time on, I Speak Society has been home and also a place where, a place where I've been able to discover my purpose, and also they've been able to mentor and also guide me in the things that I'm doing, running the organization and also becoming another of our book and the things that we are doing. So I can emphasize that having supportive friends who can guide you, friends who can work with you in the things that you are doing and also support you in everything that you are doing, that is very key important. Because I've seen it even as a patient at hospital, when you are close to the doctors, when you are close to the nurses, when you are close to the counseling psychologists, when you are close even to the other patients, close to your family members, you find that you're able to receive the support that is needed for you to navigate through the challenges and also the conditions that you are going through. You're able to navigate through treatment well and you're able to cope in the things that you're doing.
Indeed. You say in page 65 that you learned the importance of embracing discomfort as a pathway to personal growth. Each challenge you faced, whether in your health journey or professional endeavors, presented an opportunity to learn, adapt, and evolve. Fear, rather than hindering my progress, became a catalyst for innovation and creativity as you sought new ways to make meaningful impact in the lives of others. Now brings us now to the conversation on advocacy, which of course, if you locked yourself up for the rest of your time, tungekuwa tunaongelea kuhusu advocacy. So what was the main thing that, as you even emphasize on advocacy, how do you feel speaking to these patients?
When I first started my advocacy work, I went and found I searched for people who were already advocates in our country.
Nice.
One of the incredible people that I met, one is Mr. John Kikonyo, in the Renal Patient Society of Kenya, and also Mr. Joe Abwako from Transplant Education Kenya. And through their guidance, I was able to work with them.
Amazing.
Seeing the work that they were doing, because they had already started the work. They started around 2015. So I was able to work and under their mentorship, and also through the work that they were doing, interacting with them, and they guided me. And for a whole year, as I interacted with them and also the patients, and also from now my treatment, having to go through treatment, seeing the patients, what they were going through, having to learn from even the doctors, because I even found myself having to sit down with doctors and having one-on-one conversation. Just
you advise them. You talk to the
not
doctors.
Really
you tell
advising,
them things,
but to learn. Because one thing that I've learned in my advocacy work is, if you want to better understand matters to do with kidney health, and also matters to do with kidney health advocacy, you have to sit down with the people who have really the understanding of what kidney disease is. And one of those people that I found out is the doctors, because they have been in the healthcare field for the longest time. So I had to sit down with them just to hear from them, their insights, and also to learn. And it was from that now I was able to launch my advocacy work. And for by God's grace, for those last years that we've been able to do incredible, because I can say for the last 2 years, I've had the opportunity and also the privilege to speak during the World Kidney Day celebrations. And also my book coming out, and also having to speak and educate people on even national platforms on matters to do with kidney health and also kidney other advocacy. So I can say that learning is very key if you want to do something.
Which is really gracious. Imagine talking to doctors and and you're there also sharing your wisdom.
Just learning.
Then they also you tell them that, you know, despite me, I also have a book. You can read it, right? That is very amazing. What are some of the challenges that you've faced while you are there outside in hospitals, in the society, telling them about this disease? Do they welcome? And the best thing, of course, you are also part of that particular family, so they feel like huyu ni mmoja wetu.
That is very key, because when people see that you have gone through something and you get to encourage them, it's true that they're able to have that is enough compassion. Because someone told me that when you go through a challenge or through a situation, and then you find someone who is going through the same challenge or the same situation, and then you offer them the support or encourage them, that is enough compassion for them to keep them going. Because they're able to see someone who has embraced the condition, someone who is going through the challenges but is coping on well, is pushing on forward despite the challenges that he's been able to face. So for me, I can say that it's the support of the people that are close, and also having to experience most of the patients are going through, and having the knowledge and the understanding of what kidney disease is, that has given me the opportunity to be able to educate the people that I've been able to interact with. And I can say having kidney disease and also having to go through the treatment has given me the understanding, because I've had to go back and do my research work and also study, because out there I felt that most of the people in the community don't have an understanding of what kidney disease is.
Indeed.
Even for me, I never really had an understanding of what kidney disease and also dialysis treatment is until I started now the treatment. That's when now my eyes were opened. Oh, there was something like kidney disease, dialysis treatment. So I want people out there to understand what kidney disease is and dialysis treatment is. And for them to understand, we have to keep on creating the awareness, advocating for matters to do with kidney health.
Of course. And of course, you're taking part in all these as a young man, as you say. Then you're speaking to maybe older people. These are people that are your parents, but you need to share with them and them feeling the comfort that indeed, hey, bwana umezungumza. Has that also been a challenging factor to consider when you're addressing people that are not your age mates?
I can say when you honor people, or when you honor people and show them that you're bringing something of value and something that can be able to help them, they will be able to listen to you. But the thing that I would say, one of the challenges that maybe I can say sometimes I get to feel is my age, because this is it just so that the fact that I look so young. There are people who can look at you and say you are not really that old enough or that educated to be able to sit down and also educate us on matters to do with kidney health. But I can say by God's grace and also by honoring people, they've been able to receive me well and also listen to me. So I thank God for that.
All right. So far, what are your fullness of the fulfillment that you are embracing this? And of course, you've made an achievement in all the advocacy that you're making. You've also spoken about the organization that you have. In the context of now aligning things and making sure that advocacy still stands right in the country, since there's no so much advocacy for the disease, and many will really want help. Mtu tu akuja wazungumzie. What are some of the things to consider as we approach advocacy?
I want people, when they look at me, they see that there is hope in life. I want to tell them that you have to keep pushing on, because kidney disease or any challenge is not an aid to your life. It's not something that it should stop you from continuing on with your normal life. I believe that even when challenges come, even when storms in life come, kidney disease comes, I believe that there's life after that. And I want to tell them that you have to keep on pushing. You have to believe that better days are coming, that good times will be there. So just keep on pushing and keep on going.
Indeed. There is a line also in page 67 that you're calling people to action as you reflect on your journey from overcoming fear to finding inspiration. You are reminding us, of course, of the power of collective action and community support. So you invite people to join you in the journey of hope and transformation, whether they're volunteering your time, advocating for kidney health, or supporting your foundation's initiatives financially, that is. Your contribution can make a significant impact in the lives of those affected by kidney disease. There are many that do not like, of course, talking to them, just telling them lines. But also in the same line, do you know how kidney is very expensive? Do you know how the treatment takes a process? So in the long run, even as you call people to action, they still need financial support.
Yes.
Has that come in the line of your advocacy?
I believe that when we come together to advocate for matters kidney health advocacy, we're able to amplify our voices and we can be heard. When
But how do you balance that? How do you make sure that mimi nimekuja tu ku advocate, just giving you comfort, but not on the financial comfort?
We've actually been able to offer financial support, but for the little that we have, I can say for the little that we have, like last year during on August, we were able to do a charity outreach event.
Amazing.
At the Kenyatta National Hospital, renal pediatric ward. Those are the children who are admitted at the ward with matters to do with kidney disease. We were able to offer them the items that they need, the essential items that they need during their stay in hospital.
Indeed.
Just to make their journeys and also their stay in hospital much more easier.
Amazing.
And also during that time, we had an opportunity through one of our partners, Figure Plus, to offer the book as a gift to each parent who had a child there, so that to educate them, so that they have an understanding of what their children are going through, and also to offer them the emotional support.
Amazing.
So I can say for the little that we can do, we're able to come in by God's grace. We have been able to do it 1-2 times from the support that we receive now from the books, because the moment that the book came out, it reached a point that I decided to give everything that I had made from the books, all the proceeds from the book, to the organization now, to supporting the charity outreach event, and also the educational materials that we are doing for the organization.
Indeed.
So I can say for the support, we are doing the little that we can. Just
do
to
they understand
people.
the little?
The little is to educate the people.
Do they understand? Oh, okay.
To educate the people on matters to do with kidney disease, because we find that if we are hosting maybe a charity outreach event, we have to make sure if it's items that we need to get, we have to run like a campaign where we now get to sell the books, and then we're able to receive the support from the community.
Amazing.
And be able to support the people where we can.
As you take a breather, of course, allow me to read also this. So together we can create a future where every individual has access to quality healthcare, support, and the opportunity to live life to the fullest. So let us be agents of change, advocates for compassion, and ambassadors of hope in our communities and beyond. So the journey from fear to inspiration is not just a personal narrative, but a universal truth that resonates with each of us. So even as the advocacy continues right here in the country, there are many other advocates for kidney health, and also the government is trying as much as possible to bring people together in advocating for change and transformation, and of course to give them hope. There are also many other hospitals that are out there trying as much as possible to give a reflection to all of this. Ronald Kasyoka is one of them, and gives us the reflection on advocacy. Even as now we get to embrace this, I believe there's a day that will come now handy to support these kidney patients. You remember the story that you told us about the process and the engagement, and how the people can delve into this, how the people can understand this. All this matters, of course. But now we also need now to give a total member engagement to all of this. All the doctors, as you mentioned, all the organizations that are beyond and within, that wants to come in handy for advocacy, to make people feel the comfort of the kidney health. That is going to come ukipata cancer, there is a problem. You start getting confused. Hakuna kitu unaweza fanya. How can we welcome these people on board? That we say that come tufanye hii advocacy. That above all, it's the life of these people that matter. If at all, if it's a financial challenge or a financial burden, how can we get them to this understanding? We spoke earlier on about SHA coming in handy. That of course is a program for the government. It's really assisting. So how can we develop a program that our advocates wote wakama wasaidia hawa patients?
For the years that we've been able to run our organization, we've been able to work with organizations who have been able to support us, and also who are willing to support in matters to do with kidney health disease and also other chronic illnesses. Like this month, we were able to get into collaboration with the Akani University Hospital, and I can say approaching those hospitals, those other organizations where you come together and say, let's do something. This maybe this month, let's do something for the patients.
Indeed.
Let's do something for the caregivers. Let's host an event where we bring together the patients, the caregivers, and have the healthcare professionals come and speak with them. And also, it's about doing a collective thing where you agree as the organizations, let's do something that can be able to support the work that we are doing. So that's the thing that I would say.
All right. What's the future for the kidney advocacy right in the country?
I see a brighter future because with the integration of SHA, SHA is been able to they've been able to offer much needed support in the things to do with matters to do with kidney health treatment. Because at the moment, SHA is able to cover for the dialysis treatment, 2 sessions a week, and also is being able to cover for post-transplant medications. For it's around 16,000 on a monthly basis, which is a great improvement comparing to what NHIF did, because NHIF are never covered for the medications. And also it's been able to cover for around 150,000. That is for post-transplant. That is for donor. The donor, the person who is coming to donate a kidney to you. And also around 700,000 for the kidney transplant patient, which is a great improvement because NHIF never did that. So I see the future going onward. Things are going to get better and better.
And better.
Yes.
So you have your book there, right?
Yes, yes.
So I want you, we had agreed now you read this part as we come to a close, right? So even as you read that particular phrase, you have this book, and this book, of course, Embracing Hope, a powerful journey through kidney battles. There are many others that are watching us live right now, and maybe will want this particular book. In as a make sense, Sana, as you leave this, we will receive phone calls that your books are, then one day, of course, as you make your advocacies, we'll also come pay a visit.
Thank you so much.
That is why the Morning Drift is here as part of the limelight and advocacy as well. So read for us that particular phrase, then you share with us how can we access you and also access the book.
Okay, let me read you few lines. To those battling kidney disease, know that you are not alone. Your journey, though tough, is a testament to your incredible strength and perseverance. Each day you fight, you inspire others to keep going. Remember, you are never alone. Never forget that you are loved. Never forget and doubt that someone surely cares for you.
Amazing.
As I shared, my book, Embracing Hope, a powerful journey through kidney battles. I share my journey battling kidney disease for the last 6 years to inspire and encourage other patients and also people going through difficult challenges, to show them that it does not matter what you are going through, that you can still live your life, do your things. You just have to believe in God and keep pushing forward. And about our organization, RKF, the Kidney Health Foundation, where we are supporting children with chronic illnesses, focusing on kidney disease and their caregivers. We offer psychosocial support, creating awareness about kidney disease and also advocacy. You can get a copy. My number is 0710 24 24 again 21, and also on our social medias you can reach out at Ronald Kasyoka.
Indeed. You wouldn't say much than that. I believe the author alisema tu lazima hiyo kichwa ipigwe kipara ndio ivutie clients. All right, that is nice. You've done a good job. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, of course, we've had a conversation with Ronald Kasyoka, of course, an author right now, and of course, a kidney health advocate. You've had his story all along, and of course, even as we embrace advocacy on kidney right in the country, we believe that tomorrow will be better. Time is up, of course, but remember, you have the power to make a difference. Keep shining brightly and inspiring others along the way. That's for the reader. I believe you'll get one of the copies. Thank you so much, Killshot, for taking us through the digital field, and because of that, we believe that we've been live across all social media platforms, YouTube and Facebook. Thank you so much for those that made this day a success. Of course, every day is keeping healthy. My director has been King Dantimax, and of course, see you tomorrow, even as we embrace Social Wednesday. See you soon.